Okay guys, so we all done with the wholesaling course. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about a couple of things. Obviously, we went through a whole lot of information. We talked about dealing with buyers, dealing with sellers, dealing with agents, the whole nuances of your wholesaling business, having to hire VAs and dealing with contractors and everything in between. Understand, this is a grind. You can make a lot of money if you put your grind into it. You can't cheat it, so you might as well stick it out. This can pay you a massive amount of money. There's a lot of people out here that talk about it that's on, big time on Instagram and on TV and things of that nature. And a lot of it is very true, but it's going to depend on how much you want to work. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room, but you definitely got to be one of the harder working people in the room. And so if you can work hard and you can goal set and you want to be coachable and trainable and ask questions and build a power team around you, you can be very, very, very successful. You're speaking to somebody that started from writing yellow letters, handwritten 50, 60 a day, and used to mail them out on my own. Somebody that took their own cold calling, that was doing 1,000 calls by themselves. Somebody that was dropping bandit signs on a Friday night. I did it all by myself. And that was okay because that was my goal and that was my passion. That's what I really, 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 really wanted to do. Until I scaled my business into, honestly, I can easily say that I make at least 50 to 60 grand a month just off this. I'm making over 140 this month just off 3 transactions in the next 3 weeks. That's all off wholesaling. That's not a flip. It's not something I'm keeping. I'm not doing anything special. But it took years and years of grinding and refining and still changing what I'm doing to even get to that point. And you have to be able to adjust with the market, and you have to be able to talk to people, and you have to be able to understand that that is always going to be growth, and you're going to be a lifelong student in real estate or any business. And don't be afraid of that. Don't ever try to be the smartest person. If you are the smartest person in the room, then find yourself another room. But make sure that you can push yourself, you can goal set, and game plan. Honestly, only people that don't plan success that's rich is someone that won the lotto, right? So success is planned, and you're gonna have to plan and scale your business accordingly. Whether you want to make 10 grand a month, or you want to make 10 grand a day, or whatever it is, or you're gonna make 100 grand a month, whatever it is, it has to be planned. You're gonna make mistakes. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna fall on your face a bunch of times. My first deal, I was in the bed crying, no kidding. I was my first rehab. I was in the bed crying because I was in over my head, but I know it was my passion, it was what I wanted to do, and I stuck to it. So for me, you're not gonna be overnight success. It may take you 10 years to get to where you need to. Some people, it'll take less than that, but it's really gonna depend on you and your grind and your self-belief. So take the stuff that you learned, that you can, use it, extract value from it, let it make you some money. If it's some things that you feel like you can do on your own, then great. Don't try to reinvent the wheel wholesaling. Build your own wealth, keep some deals for yourself. To me, I love the position that I put myself in just because of the fact of it's nothing special and it's something that everybody can do. I just work my ass off to get to that point. But if I see something that I want, I can keep it. I'm the point man on every single deal because it's my house first. And if I want to keep it, I can. If I want to sell it and make a good amount, I can. If I don't hit my number, then I'm gonna keep it. And that's a power play in the position. I'm always in position, and I never get upset, or it doesn't bother me when a deal is not going the way that I want it to go as far as pricing and things like that, because I put myself in a power seat to where it's whenever I need to pull the deal, if I need to keep it, if I need to take it, whatever it is, dealing with the property, I'm always in control. And that's what you want in this business. And if you can scale that on a massive scale, or at least on a big scale that make you feel happy with the direction that you're going, then great. But just know it's totally doable. It's totally scalable. You can't cheat it. You're gonna fall flat on your face if you do. Understand rehabs. Keep your name solid. Keep your name solid. Because this is something to where once you start to send out bad deals, nobody trusts you. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Nobody's gonna want to do business with you. Nobody's gonna want to talk with you. And you're just, unless you plan on keeping them for yourself, great. But you want to have a solid name. You want to be able to be vetted immediately when someone calls and asks about you. You want to understand rehabs. You don't want to shortchange yourself on deals when you're dealing with a 20-year investor. And you can talk you down because you don't understand rehabs. You want to walk in the room, you want to Tom Brady it. You can silently know that you're one of the bad ones in the area. And you ain't got to tell everybody, you just have to know it for yourself. But that is going to come from hard work, being a student, continuing to grow, and knowing that's something that whatever you want to make is on you. And if you guys and girls can get out there and you can do it and you can hustle it, I mean, it could definitely change your life. I mean, you know, if you don't want to have to get up and do a 9 to 5 every day, which is totally nothing wrong with, this is something that you can do, but you're gonna work 10 times as harder, but it is 10 times as rewarding. Again, you guys can catch me on Instagram at Marcus Gainer, and hopefully I can catch you guys out in the streets or online or just DM me. I'll be happy to chat with you guys. And good luck in your wholesaling business.